Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight some of the games that did drop on Steam recently, and quite a few pretty decent ones. One of them I've played quite a bit of. Another one I played the previous version of it, two of them on Xbox Game Pass as well. We got a free title, so let's get right into it and kick it off with Summerland. This is a free title. It's noted to be a first-person narrative game about morality and the afterlife. You take control of Matthew, a detective reliving the events of his past, being questioned on his morals along the way, and every door lies another memory, and every memory unlocks another door. So again, this is a free game, so it's not incredibly lengthy. Touted to be around an hour and a half to 2 hours of a single-player story. Visuals look quite good, so as a free game, maybe something you can check out one evening. Again, it's not going to be that lengthy at just an hour and a half, 2 hours. You can complete it rather quickly and then be on your way, but a very positive reception on Steam with 90% of the reviews being positive, so you can check that out whenever. Free of charge. Okay, next up, here's a game that I actually put a considerable amount of time into, and that is Haven. Haven is a game that comes from the Game Bakers. Those are the guys that also did Fury. Now, this is a totally different game. It's a story-driven adventure RPG about a boyfriend and a girlfriend that travel away from their previous planet or area onto this new planet, and they're trying to survive, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding the game, and I've had a pretty good time with the game. I have to say the voice acting is excellent, the story is really good, and those elements are great. The characters, the two main characters are great as well. The issue with this one is that the combat system, I don't know about that one. The combat system is not for me. It was interesting at first, and then it just got incredibly redundant, and I just dread whenever I get into a battle. I'm just like, oh my god, here we go. However, I think the factors of the characters, the story, and the exploration and elements like that do make the game worthwhile, and this is a game that's available on Xbox Game Pass, so you don't have to pay $25 if you've never, if you don't have Game Pass subscription right now. You can sign up for 3 months for $1, so I would recommend doing that, and you can play Haven and everything else that is coming to Game Pass. It's a good game. I like a lot of things about it. It's just the combat system isn't the best, and there are some redundant locales and things like that, but that's not even the worst part about the game, and that's fine. The music is also really good. Really dig the music in the game, but yeah, that combat system is just not for me, man. I am not vibing with the combat system at all. It was okay at first, and then it just got incredibly boring. Okay, moving on from that, we have Tanuki Sunset. Now, this is a pretty cool little game. It's a third-person longboarding game where players follow Tanuki. They must master longboarding, drifting, and make their way from mountain ranges, cities, and beaches in Sunset Island to have a chance at fulfilling Tanuki's life dream to be featured in Fish Sports Magazine. Okay, so this game is completely zany and off the wall, but this came out back in December, on December 4th, and has a very positive reception. 95% positive based on 63 user reviews. Now, it is $15, so a little bit pricey on that end. Maybe wait for a little bit of a discount. But this is definitely getting added to my wish list. Just looks like totally the wacky type of game that's for me. And definitely I expect to have some fun with this, so this is one that added to my wish list. Can't speak more on it since I haven't played it, but yeah, pretty interesting little game there. Okay, next up we have Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age. Now, I have DQ11, the base game. I don't have DQ11S, although I can play it with Xbox Game Pass, so yes, this is on Xbox Game Pass. It being included with Xbox Game Pass is excellent. That's the way I'd play it. I would not, if you already own DQ11, drop $40 on this, just not worth it. There is a demo available, you can play that and see how you like it. Fundamentally, I thought DQ11 was a great JRPG. I just thought it has roots of an old school JRPG, turn-based gameplays, really solid stories, pretty good. And this one has some enhanced elements, orchestral soundtrack, 2D mode, and more additional scenarios on top of that. $40 is a little bit pricey, given that this game is a little bit older. However, on Xbox Game Pass, or if you're buying it for the first time, or if you're waiting on a sale or anything like that, maybe it's worth it then, but I wouldn't drop $40 on it. But DQ11 itself is a great game, so definitely deserves a shout. It's just, it would have been nice if this was released as some form of DLC or a free upgrade even for people that already own the base DQ11 game, because that's a little bit of a bummer. Lastly, I do want to give a shout to Crumble. This looks like a pretty interesting little title. A dynamic physics platformer, move like a slime, jump like a ball, and swing like Spider-Man. Another game that is totally zany and wacky. It's a 3D platformer with a very positive reception, 95% positive based on 65 user reviews, actually right around the same reception reception as Tanuki Sunset, but this one has a launch discount, 15% off, $12.74, and again, pretty wacky little platformer here, another one that's going to be added straight to the wish list. I like the visual style of the game, pretty simplistic, but I think it looks pretty appealing as well. I think this is a game that's going to age really well. A campaign mode with an increasingly crumbling world, a multiplayer party mode up to 4 local players, unlock new skins, you've got online leaderboards, high dynamic physics, and much more. So this one, again, $12.74 until December 11th. Probably will wait until a deeper discount or part of a humble bundle or even add it to Xbox Game Pass or something like that. Not going to buy it now, but sometime down the line. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, check out Summerland, which is free. Haven, have enjoyed my time with that. However, the combat is just not my cup of tea. Tanuki Sunset looks pretty interesting. DQ11, obviously a great JRPG, and Crumble as well. Looks like a pretty interesting platformer there. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below. That's going to wrap up this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.